We are on our way to a few temples here in Kyoto. We are getting a little bit of a late start today because we were trying to book our Tokyo Disneyland tickets and we were having the hardest time. But that's a story for another vlog. So we're going to this temple right here. We're not sure if we have to pay to get in or not. And then we are also gonna try Mos Burger today, which is supposed to be very good in Japan. So that'll be fun. I'm excited for that and for these temples.
Welcome to Hongwanji. We're going to this temple. It's just kind of right by our hotel. It's on the way to the other temple we're going today too. So let's go check it out. This is the temple that we saw 2 videos ago when we arrived in Kyoto. We were walking by it on our way to our hotel for like 10 minutes. It is massive. And so I'm really excited we're getting the chance to explore it here.
It looks like we could be here for a while because it is so big. It looks like there's so many areas to walk around. There's a little information booth over there. So let's go check it out.
The street out there, it's a main road and it was so loud. And as soon as you walk through these gates, everything is just so peaceful, really quiet. Nobody's really talking that much either, so we're gonna keep our voices down. We just realized that this temple itself is actually smaller than what we realized. There's a wall behind us that's separating all of these structures in this courtyard from the other structure on the other side. So I do think that we're gonna have to go to that one after this one.
We just checked out the cafe and there's like a little gift shop too. The food was a little bit pricey, but we're saving ourselves for Mos Burger anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Looks like we can see Kyoto Tower from here. That's cool. There is a lake on this little map, and so we're gonna try to find it. We really have no idea where we're going, but I think we're just gonna follow the people. This one is so beautiful. It's like black and then it has all these like intricate colored designs on it and it just looks really cool.
I think this gate actually leads to the other temple complex, but it looks closed.
I have no idea what you would do inside of this building, but it looks pretty in there. There's like little lanterns, there's like some walls. I don't know, let us know if you know. Jacob thinks that the horses used to be kept in here. He read a sign that says there used to be horses. We don't know which building they were kept in, but I guess that's cool. This place actually turned out to be super confusing. We've been looking for this like lake slash pond. There were supposed to be 2 that were on the map. We didn't find either of them, but we're just gonna go to the next one now.
We stepped into a new temple now. This is the other side of the wall. It looks like they have a very similar situation going on where you have to like take your shoes off and then like walk up these stairs and almost hit Jenny in the face. And
yeah, I mean, it looks very similar, and now we are headed to Toji Temple? Did I say that right? Toji?
That's the main one we want to go to today.
Looks like there's just like a little mini bamboo forest here, just right in the middle of the city. And it goes down even further. It's so cool.
We came off the main road and it looks like we're walking through this neighborhood right now. There's a lot of houses and we saw this really cool shrine. It was just big, bright, and orange, just like in the middle of these like black and brown buildings, so it really stood out. We have made it to Toji Temple. Where here it is a Buddhist temple, just like the previous ones have been. I think that's very popular among all the temples here in Kyoto. I'm pretty sure they're all Buddhist or mostly Buddhist. And we get this really nice view of the tower. It is at least like 5, 6, 7 stories high. Can't wait to go walk over there.
When we turned the corner on the street and we got the view of the tower for the first time, I was so shocked. I did not think that it was gonna be that big at all. I thought it was gonna be like maybe 2 stories, maybe, but that thing is massive. seen a lot of people come into these little areas here and ring at this like bell and then bow. There's like a few of them all around here, but we don't really know what that means. So if you know, let us know so that we can understand it better. And of course, since we are asking you guys about your religion, we would love to talk to you about our beliefs as well. If you have any questions about Jesus, you can shoot us a DM on Instagram or just comment on this video, and we would love to answer any questions that you guys have.
With tall structures such as these, we know that it's a better view the further away you get, but we still want to get really close. The only problem is there's like gates that are preventing you from doing that, and so you have to like walk around this gigantic building right here, so we gotta go do that. It might take a while. We made the 5-minute walk over here, and there is a gate behind us, and we have to pay 800 yen per person to get in. So we don't really feel like spending $12, $13 for the two of us is gonna be worth it. So we're not gonna go and just get a nice view of it right here. And now we're going to Mos Burger. Of course, we would love to stop at every temple, every attraction that we see along the way in this world. But of course, we are on a budget. We have to cut costs somewhere. And we got a really nice view of it there. So it's like, okay, that's all right. We can just see it from a distance.
And on that note, thank you so much to everyone who's given us a super thanks or gave us money on Buy Me a Coffee. That just means so much to us. And just watching these videos helps us make money as well. So thank you guys so much. We would not be here without any of you. On our walk to Mos Burger, we actually got a pretty good view of it.
We just glanced at the menu of Mos Burger, and the pictures do not look appetizing at all. I don't know why. They just look like really kind of mediocre and not great tasting burgers, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. I don't know why the menu looks like that. Like, I don't think that there would be a ton of Mos Burgers everywhere if it was bad food, so I'm expecting it to still be good.
First impressions, I think it'll be good, honestly. I'm really excited for it. The drinks are small, which is sad. But other than that, it was more expensive than like McDonald's, I would say, so that's a little bit sad, but hopefully the portions are really big so it makes up for it, and that it tastes better than McDonald's. Well, it smells really good. Let's try fry. Okay, really good. It's really soft on the inside. They're not like super thin like McDonald's, but yeah, they're really good. First bite. Okay, so I just got the Mos cheeseburger. It looks like there's a lot of onions on here, a really thick tomato. There's a lot of ketchup, but it doesn't really taste like ketchup, so I'm not 100% sure. There's cheese on there, but it's not like cheddar cheese, it's like white cheese, so maybe like Gouda. I think overall, the burger is pretty good. The meat isn't the flavor of like hamburger that I'm used to. It kind of almost tastes like chicken. I don't know, that's the only thing that's thrown me off.
I got the premium burger with lettuce and tomatoes, and there's plenty of sauce on there.
So much lettuce too.
And a lot of lettuce. I'm trying not to like spill it all.
Their burgers are very saucy.
There's sauce, like, at first I thought it was like grease, but it's just like the sauce that comes with the burger. The patty kind of reminds me of like a pork burger patty.
Yes, that's what it is.
I'm thinking about like when we had them in Thailand all the time.
Jacob is so right. It totally does taste like a pork burger, but we looked it up and we don't think that it is, but that is exactly what it tastes like. Now it is time to try a chicken nugget. We got barbecue sauce. You do have to pay for the sauce. So, all right, let's give it a try. It's very sweet. The sauce is definitely sweet, but the nugget maybe just doesn't have like a ton of flavor. This breading is pretty thin, so there's not a lot of that. It's really just chicken, but it is very like moist and tender, so that's good. I would give them like a 5 out of 10.
Before I give my full review on Mos Burger, I felt like I had to try one with cheese, and so we got the most basic cheeseburger here. Jenny already took a bite. She said this one actually tasted better than the one that she ordered, and it was more expensive. So this one was like $2 for this. This one's all right, and of course I love spending less money on my food. But I would say like Mos Burger, just in general, like, I don't know, like the taste, the flavor, it's just like, it's not really there. Not what I want out of like a burger. I feel like I can get something very similar to this at like a Family Mart and be totally happy that I got it there instead of here. But the fries, I really like the fries, so that was definitely something that saved this meal.
I definitely think that I liked it more than Jacob. I'm not gonna be like running back to a Mos Burger anytime soon, but if it was around, I would probably get it. It's just like the burgers were actually quite small and they were pretty expensive, but just like Jacob said, the French fries were really good. So if anything else, I would just come back here and order a bunch of French fries maybe.
Well, I'm so sorry to say, but that was a little disappointing. I don't want to like offend anybody by like talking bad about their favorite burger place, but like, I don't know, I read a review, like just something I was reading while we were sitting at the table that was like the burgers used to be like 100% beef and like now they're like made with like some pork, and that just like, I just feel like that kind of like didn't taste right when I was eating it. We still had a great day here in Kyoto, and in our next video we will actually be headed towards Mount Fuji, and we can't wait to be there. We're gonna be right on Lake Kawaguchi. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you there.